All right, there we go. Hello, hello, students. Okay, I already see some of you are asking to be whitelisted, but let me get through the introduction first before we jump into that. Right. So today we have a very special thing that's happening. We are going to be playing Minecraft, and specifically, we're going to be setting up the Minecraft SMP for our little group here. Now, you have to be playing on Java in order to be able to join in on this. Sorry, that's just the way it works. And I have to receive your name, your Minecraft username in order to whitelist you. So that's another big thing. So I'm looking over, and first I'm gonna go ahead, take care of MrM17. MrM17 is gonna be whitelisted as soon as I get the server up. That's the first thing I need to do. Okay, hold on. There we go. Activate the server. Oh, wait a second. It's gonna go ahead and... Yep, it's trying to show an ad. Nope, go away. I don't need the ad, I just need... Yes, okay. Oh, it's saying that the video will resume in like 12 seconds? Very interesting. There's technically an adless way to do this, but the easier way to continue to add people in whitelist way is by starting it up through the website and then pressing console from there. There we go. Okay. I think I have a way to do it now. I think it's just going to be... Okay, it's preparing spawn area, time elapsed, lovely. All right, okay. So, on this /join... See if that worked. Okay, so, all right. Now we just have to hope that things don't blow up while I'm getting this all set up. Okay, so we are going to be doing a Minecraft SMP. It does have to be Java. You also have to go ahead and make sure that I whitelist you, right? So, MrM17 has just joined the game, and let me make sure to whitelist you so you can join in the future. I think it's whitelist space add, and then I just type in your name like so. There you go. You've been added to the whitelist. Hey, hey. All right. Now, okay, now I can look at the rest of the people. Here we go. The next we have this particular one, Dylan Cyclone. Do I have like a Discord server yet? No, we don't have one going there. I don't have one of those yet because I do not want to moderate that. Let me just be completely honest on that. Okay, Dylan, you have been added to the whitelist as well. And then Owen, I'm just about to get you as well. Yes, okay, here we go. Whitelist. Oh, I completely did that incorrectly. Whitelist, add, and then your username. There we go. Okay, so let me go ahead and pop up gaming, because on here, I also have the instructions for what it is, where you'll go, things like that. Doop. And then, fingers crossed, is this working? Come on, there we go. Okay, yes. So, Dylan Cyclone, I believe I just added you in on the whitelist now. So, the way you're going to do this, and again, this is just... Oh, hey. This is just for Java users only, right? So, when you press multiplayer servers on the main menu, you will go to add in a server. You can name it whatever you want, but the URL has to be down here in the bottom left, you see, smrmp.minehut.gg. Now, once you do that, it should... If I have it set up correctly, what it'll do is the moment you press that in, the moment you double click in to join in, it'll show you like holding a book in the main area. Don't press done on the book, press continue on the book. I got stuck for the longest time because I was not pressing continue. I was just pressing done and then trying to hop away. If you are finding yourself in the middle of a lobby with a bunch of people running around, then you actually need to do, type into the text box, just like you normally do, you type /join and then SMrMP. And that would be the command that you do. Okay, I'm gonna say hi and hello to MrM. Okay, it says it won't let you join. It says can't join. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and pop back over to, I'm gonna go down the stairs a little bit. Let me go ahead and pop over to... Just getting things set up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pop back over to the console commands that I have over here and see if I can force you back in again. So, Dylan Cyclone, you know what? You know what might have happened? It might have been that I put a space after your username, and it might have freaked out about that. I think it did. I think I see 2 spaces there. Okay, whitelist, add, without the space. It says you're already whitelisted, so never mind. That didn't seem to change much. Tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna reset the server. Because I think if I reset the server, it'll boot us out and then let us back in again. But that way it should, like, reset who's allowed to join and who's not. That might need to be what happens. So, sorry, Mesamo, we're about to reset the server. Okay. Yeah, okay, I did type that in correctly, and it is in there correctly. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna reset the server, restart the server. Yep. And it should just boot us out temporarily. I'll say back to game. /join SMrMP. Actually, it's not even case sensitive. Technically, you can just type in the letters SMrMP, right? And it should let you do that. It is currently restarting the server right now, so it might take a little bit of time. Yeah, if you find yourself in this large lobby here, you just need to do that /join SMrMP. Right now, it looks like it's still, it's in the status of starting right now. And see, once it's done starting, it boots us right up into here. Okay, so I joined again, Mesamo joined again. Let's see if we can get some of our other people in again. Dylan, can you try to join in again and see if that works? Okay, fingers crossed. Come on. Okay, I'll go ahead. I'm going to wait until I see more messages from you, but in the meantime, I'm going to show everyone kind of what I've got so far. So, I played a little bit last night just to make sure that this actually worked, right? And we did very little. Fiber also helped me set it up, so like this is Fiber stuff here. So I'm not going to touch that. That's Fiber stuff. We're not touching that. Fiber also made like a little garden over here, which should be pretty good for us for later. Okay, Mesamo is saying that they're in a call with Dylan and they still can't join. Okay, at the very least, is for Dylan, is it letting you at least join Minehut, right? Like, so I have, you know, SMrMP.minehut.gg. Is it at least letting you get into the Minehut lobby, or is it blocking you from there? If it's a free server, after a while of people not being on, the server does turn off the save server data, but nothing is deleted. Yeah, so after a while of this particular thing, what'll happen... Oh, it just won't let him in at all. Okay. I have it set up so that after a while of inactivity, just boots the server down, just like you said. And in order to activate it, someone needs to be on the whitelist. So in order to activate it again, the setup is literally just the same thing, /join. It says no valid lobbies found. Is that something you're getting as well, where it says no valid lobbies found? Like, here, let me, Okay, so it says no valid lobbies found. That's odd. Let me go ahead and see what I can do about that. Yeah, Mesamo got in just fine. I don't know why that is. Okay, hold on. Minehut, no valid lobbies found. I'm just quickly searching this. Failed to log in, invalid. Okay. Very interesting. I have no reason for why it's not letting you into the server yet. That's very confusing for me. So let me go ahead and see if I can... I mean, it's still... I still have, like, your guys' usernames are here. Like, I've been adding those, right? And it's saying, nah, we've got the right usernames. They're already added to the whitelist. That shouldn't be an issue. And it worked for Mesamo. Otherwise, I would think that I did the process wrong somehow. And it worked for fiber. Otherwise, again, I'd think I did the process wrong somehow. I thought I had this down pat. Let me go back to the dashboard and see what we've got here. Tell you what, just because I think it might help out a lot more, I'm gonna go ahead. Wait, if he can't join Minehut, just restart his computer. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and say we're all gonna try to do something here. We're gonna all try disconnecting and reconnecting. What I mean by that is, not only am I going to disconnect and quit out, right? But I'm also going to go ahead and stop the server. I'm gonna like make it completely stop and then boot it back online again. So everyone disconnect, quit out of your game entirely. Hopefully you don't have to close your computer all the way. Okay, I'll wait for MrM to say that they're fine. You might not have to turn off your computer all the way. You might have to. Okay, wait, we're gonna see. So they think that they might have changed something. So fingers crossed, we're gonna see if something works now. If it doesn't, then I'll stop the server, shut it down. I will stop this, shut it down, and then turn it all back on again. I won't lose connection to stream at all, right? You all will still be able to see me. I'll turn us back to chatting. We'll have a nice little chat as we wait for everything to boot up again. But after that, we'll then see if we can actually get everything working. Oh, it's just Minehut. Minehut itself was having an issue? Oh, okay. That's interesting. All right, because when we joined the lobby, it did sound as though some people were like having troubles with Minehut altogether. Okay, so we'll give it a sec, and let me double check that I've got everything set up here properly. I mean, it should be. Yeah, it says status online. It's running everything correctly. I can right now have a maximum of 10 players on stream. Yeah, I can right now have a maximum of 10 players playing at once. Okay, so, you know what? While we're here, while we wait for people to see if, like, turning off their stuff and turning it all the way back on works again, or just waiting to see if it's a Minehut issue, let me at least show you the progress that I've made so far. I haven't made too much. It's mostly just mining, because the thing I most absolutely love to do in this game is mine. So I dug all the way down. I'm seeing MrM is getting like a bunch of, oh my goodness, MrM got diamonds before I did. Dang it. I've dug around, right? And I've discovered some kind of fun stuff, but it's all just been mining wise, really, for me so far. So like, I discovered a spider spawner really quickly. There were also some chests here that gave, honestly, not the best of loot. It was like 2 saddles, a golden apple, and then a bunch of string and rotten flesh. Past there then, I then decided to explore a little bit of this. Hold on, I said this and that was the wrong place. This passage up over here. And that led to kind of a nice little chasm going on over here. Wait, was it this? No, it was not this. Hold on. It's the outright other direction. That's my bad. Boom. Upsy daisies. Out and over. Let me quickly check. Okay, there we go. Are there people playing with me? Yep. So we are basically just people in chat are joining in on me in this game. Now, it does seem as though Minehut is having a little bit of an issue, where even if I've whitelisted people, it's not letting them join in. I also apparently have lost my route to the really good area. Where is it? Hold on. Was it up here? Surely it wasn't. Oh no, wait, okay, wait. I think I know the mistake I made, right? Because this is further in, right? Oh, yellow. It's a zombie. I was stuck in this corner, like I couldn't jump like I wanted to. That was weird. Okay. Yes, so this is the area that I was kind of going into here, this chasm. Now wait a second, how do I get back? There we go. Okay, if I follow the right-hand path, then I'll get back just fine. Right, yeah. Okay, so this is my way back out. So over this way, and apparently it's, yep, it's up over here. So this is a dead end, but this up over here is a bit of a chasm, especially this way. So this is kind of where I want to explore for this part of the session. Right. Okay. All right, so I think we've got it. And occasionally you'll notice, like, we're going to get little advertisements like this because it is, you know, it's a free server. So I'm not going to be mad at the fact that they're still going to advertise to try to make a living. Okay, but now that we've got that going, have we had anyone else be able to join us? No, we haven't. Okay, so I am going to send MrM a warning that we're going to go ahead and make the server take a little bit of a break. So give me a moment. All right. MrM, I'm going to reset the server singular really quick. Okay, so MrM knows that. Great. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna go ahead. Oh wait, they said wait. Tell me when you're ready. Okay, never mind. They said, okay, never mind. Here we go. All right. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to move us back to chatting. Because I have a couple of different multiplayer servers that I'm in from other people as well. Okay. Now I'm going to outright stop the server. So it is stopping the server now. So if it is a Minehut issue, this might kind of, you know, make it start actually behaving and working again. But for the meantime, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to let it stay offline for like a minute or two. Then we'll be able to rejoin again. And just so you're able to see, again, the way that you're going to join is as long as you're playing on Java, you'll be able to go to multiplayer, press add server. You can name the server whatever you want. I just named it like SMrMP, for example. But the URL address, the address of where the server is going to be that link right there. smrmp.minehut.gg. Okay, they said, okay, so Dylan, the reason why you can't get in right now is because I've shut down the server. So I stopped the server, so no one can get in right now. Well, actually, no. You should have still been able to technically get in because I whitelisted you. Interesting. We're gonna come back in and see if it works or not, okay? It's a little frustrating that it seems to be freaking out for you all. And it seems like, I mean, you all are doing the right thing. Like, you're going in on PC, you're doing it on Java, right? You're typing in the information correctly and all that. It does seem as though there is some sort of problem that we are not yet overcoming. So, I'm gonna go ahead and try to boot back up the server now. Let me refresh the page. Okay. Then I'm going to, oh, it says, interesting. All right, start. It's probably going to try to make you all listen to an advertisement. It says it's still in the middle of restarting it. Hold on. I'm just making sure. It looked for a second like it had changed some of my settings. But that doesn't seem to actually be the case. The only thing that it changed was my message of the day, which sort of makes sense that my message of the day got reset on a new day. Okay. It says that its status is still starting. It just changed to online. So I'm going to go ahead and boot up Minecraft now myself and see if we can actually get this working. Okay. Oh, this might be something. If you are playing currently on 19.1, I believe this server only works on 19. So if you have updated to 19.1, you're gonna have to grab the old version of it, 1.19. That might be something that's freaking your computer out. I will go ahead and add that in. Okay, hold on. Console, whitelist, add. That person has also been added to the whitelist. Okay, you changed it back to 1.19 and it still didn't work. All right, let me see if me going into here changes anything about it. Okay, back to gaming. All right. Interesting. There we go. Okay. Right. So I'm back in the server again. and it seems to be working on my side. So let's see if other people can get in as well or not. If not, honestly, we might just have to continue. Yeah, so I'm getting things from Dylan and Owen both saying it doesn't work. It's working for Mesamo, and it looks like at least Owen has gone back and like changed it to 1.19 instead, and it still didn't work. Okay. Well, I mean, I did everything that I could on my end, right? Because I shut everything down, I turned it back on. We have some people that are able to join in. I don't know why it's freaking out over the pair of you two. So I will try to work on a future stream. Oh yeah, I love that cape. I will try to work on a future stream where we set aside to add in some extra, how do you put it? Oh, there we go. Wait, Owen was able to join? Okay, wait. Okay. Let me wait and see if we can actually get them joining in before I get too much further. Listen, Dylan, I don't know how. If Owen would be able to tell us. There we go. Oh, wait, Dylan's in too. Hey, it worked. Yes. Okay, thank goodness. All right. Yep. So this is just my little house right down here. Ah, spiders. There we go. We're fine. It worked. Okay, so if you were able to join in on in the big server area where you're seeing a bunch of people, then in chat you need to do /join at SMrMP. If you're in the chat where you see a bunch of people all around, doing /join SMrMP will add you into our server. Otherwise, if you're in an area where it's just like you have a book in front of you and you're just staring up at something, you need to press the word continue on the book. So if you've joined and you're looking at a book, press the word continue, not done down below the book, press the word continue on the book, and it should let you into the server. Otherwise, just do what I'm doing right here, /join SMrMP, and you should be also joining us. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and press escape on my thing. There we go. We got Shadow in as well. Look at that. We did it. I have no clue why it was freaking out for so long, but it sounds like all of you were doing the right thing, and it just freaked out for a while. Okay. All right. So for this first little bit, I'm sure you guys read this in the channel description. For the first little bit, we're not going to be attacking each other. We're not going to be like stealing from each other and stuff like that. Right now, we're going to respect each other's space and things like that. Even once we like allow for PvP to be a big thing, no stealing, no stealing. Yep. So if you took stuff from my brother's crate here, yeah, you need to put it back. But as it is, we have a mine system that goes down to some pretty fun areas down over here. Yeah, this is my place. It's really simple right now. All it mostly is just that top room up there and then a mine going down. Like I only played this for like 15 minutes last night. Are y'all stealing my bed? Also, you should notice, I have a pack up that allows for just one person sleeping. Fingers crossed. Dang it, did it not work? Ah, dang it. Man, I thought I had a data pack up for just one person sleeping and it would let you actually sleep. Yeah, y'all don't have to log out for that. I'll work on that data pack in the future. I might have typed in something wrong. Oh, that's you. Okay, I thought for a second you were stealing some of my stuff and I was a little confused. Okay, so we've got everyone in here. I think the first thing we should do is try to make sure that all of you can get some really basic resources and start building some stuff. Dylan, are you asking if you can have the iron boots in my, in that top chest? Is that what you're trying to ask? Sure, I'll let you have the iron boots. The reason I took them off was because I found these golden boots of Feather Falling 3, and I thought, hey, that would be pretty good for me. You guys are welcome to, Xbox, voice channel or Discord. I'm totally fine with that. I'm not planning on joining one of those right now. So you won't get a chat with me. You won't be able to talk on my stream. but you are more than fine, of course, to be like setting one up for each other and stuff like that. I'm fine with that. Okay, let me go ahead and I grew these yesterday, and I'll just continue kind of chopping them up because I just wanted to make sure that I could get some area here. Okay, hold on. Is it going to... That's weird. It's like half broken on my thing. That's kind of odd. All right. Interesting. For a second, I thought that the whole stream froze for a little bit, but it seems like we're working just fine. Okay. So let's see. Let's start to map out some areas where all of y'all can be. Again, I thought that I made it so that everyone would be able to... We could just have one person sleep, and it would... and it would just work so that you didn't have to have everyone falling asleep. That's kind of annoying that it didn't actually work that way. I also set up another thing that I thought would work, and I haven't been able to test it yet, which is graves. So when someone dies, rather than dropping all your items in a pile, it should be, note the emphasis on should, be that a grave appears below you that holds all your stuff. Hey. Hello there, world changer. If you have Java Minecraft, you're also able to join us here. Things were a bit rough at the beginning, but it seems like everything's starting to work now. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna light up my front little area here. And I'm just gonna make sure to kind of kill off these mobs so that if you all try to go exploring a little bit, you're not gonna immediately get attacked by different monsters in the area. Oh, I see. All right. That makes sense to me, but fingers crossed. Maybe somewhere down the line, Xbox will finally make it so that Java and Bedrock can kind of chat to each other. That would be really fun. I know that they won't because it's just like inherent differences in the way that like the game is coded and the way that it like meets up with certain. Oh my goodness! Certain server restrictions and stuff like that. Like, I get that. It's unfortunate, but hey, one can dream, right? Okay, I'm gonna keep on attacking some wood here, because I'm thinking if I manage to gather enough materials for people, we can potentially get, I can potentially help people get moving away a little bit from feeling like they have to be in this first starter area. Because goodness knows, like, a lot of people don't like the look of this sort of area. Marshlands or whatever. Oh, you're on vacation. Super fun. Yeah, that checks out then, why you wouldn't be able to join us. Okay. Whoa, what the? Apparently a creeper decided to say hello and I didn't even realize it. Ooh, there's a little plateau up there. I kind of want to go exploring that. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, man. Creepers. They managed to find the weirdest ways to creep up on you. Not each other, please. Not for the first thing where we're trying to get all this started out. Not until we get the server rolling a bit more. Okay, I could have technically just turned PvP off for a little bit. I should have considered that. But I also figured that maybe we'd be able to quickly check, like, do the graves work or not? Okay. Alright, I have a fair amount of materials here. I want to go explore the mesa up here, the plateau. Alright, cooked pork chop, we find on that? Yeah. Okay, so what sort of materials can I find up in here? So there's some really deserty area over there. Interesting. Past that, I'm realizing that for other people, it's also, my shader pack is putting a shadow on their name tag on the ground. Like, I realized when I think Mesamo passed by me, I was able to see a shadow of their name tag, which is kind of fun. Okay. Let's go ahead and chop up some of these cacti and take them with us. Because I think there might be something fun. I haven't dealt with cactuses before. Ooh, hold on. I need these. Right? Because I think that these make paper, don't they? Uh-oh. Mesamo has exactly the same idea. No, I need them. I need them. Oh, is Mesamo telling me to follow them? Oh, why thank you. No, it's fine. It's like, I was having a friendly competition with you for gathering the stuff. I wasn't trying to actually steal them all. Let me go ahead and actually throw some of those back at you. Where'd you go? You just vanished. I legitimately don't know where you went. You're gone. Okay. Oh, because you're getting food. Okay, I see. Let me go ahead. I'll go ahead and throw these back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something like that. There we go. I think you gave me 5. I might be wrong on that. And if that's the case, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cheat you. Okay. Yeah, I'm just grabbing cacti. I don't think you can actually eat cacti, can you? I don't imagine you can. Okay. Right. Welcome, new user. With a period at the end of your name that made me legitimately stare at what that name was for a little bit. I imagine that's one of the normal users in my chat. Maybe Team Fishy. They made a fake little account there. That's what I'm assuming right now. All right. Because one of the things that I've realized when I made my when I've been playing in my solo Minecraft server is that I have not been working enough on resource collecting. Like, how do I put it? Okay. All right, well, welcome to the server then. I mean, well, at least welcome to the chat. I don't know if you're planning on actually joining the server. If you want to properly join the server, just go ahead and drop if you're on Java, you can drop your name to me and I'll just get you whitelisted into the server so you can join with no problem at all. But yeah, I've realized in my main server that I started doing like farming and stuff like that a little too late. So now it's feeling like it's just going to be a hassle in order to get like all the materials I need, like sugarcane and turn that. This is sugarcane, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah. In order to go through sugarcane and like turn it into paper in order for all the enchanting and stuff like that. Like it feels more right now like it's going to be a hassle to do that because I've done so many other, you know, like interesting and cool things now that the simple resource collecting is much more of a chore than I wanted it to be. Oh, okay, that's totally fine. At the very least, we're happy to have you. Even the people that, you know, aren't able to join in on Bedrock, I'm still happy to have people popping in, giving me advice, things like that. Because this is the first time that I've ever tried to do, like, a multiplayer SMP experience with people that I'm not able to also chat directly with. Ooh, Mesamo found a village? Is there any way? I don't think there's a way for me to see where they are, right? You can't stay in the chat long, your phone's gonna die soon. All right, well, it was happy to have you. It's really enjoyable to see new people joining in. Thank you for that. Oh yeah, chords. Is it past the desert? Okay, negative 144, negative 267. So, oh, it's more that way. Okay. Negative 144. Okay, so it's like here, and then just gotta keep on going this way. Yes, okay. All right. I just gotta make sure of that. Yeah. Okay. I'm also gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and kill these sheep right now. because I know everyone else is also going to need some wool for beds. So if I can help out with that, I'm sure that they'll appreciate that. Plus, I do kind of need the food materials, let's be honest. Okay, I've killed a number of white-wooled sheep. Now I'll just kill a black-wooled sheep over here, because I do have some white wool and black wool already in my inventory, or so I thought. Oh, it was interesting. Maybe it was light gray wool. Okay, well. Ooh, cows. Well, it's your unlucky day. Ooh, some leather there. Pretty good. All right, I think... oh, there it is. Yep, there's the village. Very interesting. I don't feel like that's too far from proper spawn either, is it? This water block just exploded. All right, weird. Interesting. I didn't know that the villages would make different colors. Am I gonna get in trouble for... Hold on. Okay, wheat seeds. Tall grass. Interesting. Tall grass is like a proper item? Very interesting. Okay. I want to very quickly see what happens if I knock that down. What is that? That is a brown banner. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna steal some of these for my own nefarious purposes. I don't think that anyone in this village will like get angry at that, right? Surely not. Oh, wheat blocks. Thank you. Hay bales. Okay. I've used hay bales before, like underneath my bonfire inside my house in order to make like a chimney that actually has smoke coming up out of the top of it. But I didn't know that we found any of that in this village already. Okay. Okay, people, it looks like people have gone mostly already through kind of a lot of this area. There's a little villager guy here. Okay, so you can trade him 6 leather for an emerald. If you give him 3 emeralds, he'll give you dyed leather pants. Yeah, that's awesome. Definitely don't want to miss that offer. I'm checking these, but I imagine that... Oh, you know what? Yeah, breaking the chests in each one that we've already gone through is probably important, because it lets people know that we've already gone and gotten the materials here. Interesting. Cauldron. That is something I can pick up. Good. I'll go ahead and pick these up then. I imagine that there's something good about cauldrons. I have a cauldron in my other game as well. I just don't know what to do with it. So if someone knows what good cauldrons are for, I imagine there's something when it comes to like potion making or something that they're actually pretty decent for. But I haven't seen it myself yet. Okay. Oh, it's used for dye. Okay. That's good to know. All right. I'm going to go ahead, pop down over here. Ooh, watermelons. In order to get the watermelons, do you have to have an axe? I feel like you have to have an axe. Oh, no, never mind. I got melon slices. That's kind of cool. Is it a bad thing for me to be... You know what? I'm going to leave these melons just in case I need to... Hi. Okay. He just bobbles his head at me. All right. Ooh, yes. Okay, ooh, there's an emerald in here. Okay, I have too much additional stuff. So let's go ahead and eat this cooked mutton because it's the last one in my inventory like that. Grab this grass. Dang it, I want to grab this bed too. What can I get rid of? I could probably get rid of a spider eye. I'm gonna take this chest with me though, so that we know that this place has already been collected. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and... Gosh, what should be dropped? I guess, you know what, honestly, the grass should be one of the things that's dropped. There, boom. And then I'll go ahead and steal this bed. All right, so beds are something we should also be considering heavily, making sure that we actually get to take those with us. How would you plant watermelons in such a way that... I mean, does a single watermelon slice... Can you plant a watermelon slice? Or, oh, nope, there you go. One watermelon slice gives you watermelon seeds. Nice. Okay, so we have a way to grow those now. That's pretty good. I feel like just breaking one of these isn't enough. Oh, never mind, it is. Okay. Oh, 1 out of 4 players is sleeping? Oh, okay. I get this. So if I hop in here and then we're able to properly sleep. There we go. Okay, nice. I'll make sure to carry this bed around with me then. I'm also gonna steal this guy's wheat. Oh wait, I can't pick up the wheat because I have a full inventory. Grass, yeah, tall grass needs to go. Okay, there we go. Now I have a few materials here. Okay, yeah, I'm full up on inventory, but I do want to still steal some stuff from these guys. I'm so bad. Find village and immediately just steal everything. Oh, absolutely, we're the most stacked. Okay, someone already went and grabbed all this stuff. That's fine. Okay, that's probably the same then for all of these areas over here. If someone went all the way up there, then you can bet that they probably also came down here. Yep. But it is kind of good to see that we found such a good resource, like right away. That was really nice. I'm starting to see why chat is telling me to consider, oh my goodness, already more diamonds? I'm starting to see why chat is telling me to consider leaving and finding a, how do you put it? A village. Gosh, I forgot the name of where we were. Leaving and finding a village in my own game. Okay. Surely we can get rid of something else. I mean, the saplings are probably the first go-to, right? Things to get rid of. And I say that because I want to take this bed. So we're gonna take the saplings out and the tall grass out, and we're gonna keep the bed. That way, if anyone else joins us, we can make a little area for that. Okay, yeah, it looks like everything is basically being stripped from this area, which again is totally fine. We should be doing that. I just want to make sure that that I track that we've actually been taking all these materials out. Okay, I think, yeah, we've already gone through all these, haven't we? Like, I'm 90% certain that we have. Okay, yep, I know we were here, and I seem to remember... Oh, this guy's entering it and closing into there. Yeah. Oh, wait now, what's this? Cartography table. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna go ahead and steal this chest, but the cartography table is kind of nice. Can I just break that down? Or it does look like it's breaking down at a decent pace. Yeah, okay. All right, what should we get rid of? I guess the spider eye is a pretty good thing to get rid of, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the spider eye. I can grab the cartography table. Again, no clue what a cartography table does, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that because it's a material I haven't seen yet. So I may as well learn a little bit more about it. All right, I feel like there was probably a bell here that someone took, right? So we're gonna go ahead and assume that. Oh, hey, buddy. Hi, buddy. He's realizing, oh no, they've come from my bed. Oh, beds aren't stackable. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, flower pot. I want one of those. I'll throw out the rotten flesh to grab the bed. I'll throw out the singular arrow to grab the flower pot. Okay, let me out of your house now, buddy. But, buddy. That was kind of funny, though. Okay. All right. Is this wool down here? I can't tell. That's probably some sort of a brick or something like that. And yep, I've already gone through here because I was taking the banners from here. Goodness, I just had to sneeze. All right, let's steal this chest. And then I think we're going to try to make our way back to base. I don't remember where base is from this direction, so that might be a little troublesome. Do you have to click on them with just empty inventory? Is that what you have to do? Yeah, the issue is that I'm clicking on them with something in my hands right now. Interesting. Okay. I'll keep that in mind for later, but right now I don't think there's too much I can do about that. Yep, already got that one in particular. Okay, Let's see. I'm just going to start heading off this direction and seeing if I can re-meet with the rest of civilization. I can't believe I didn't think to write down the coordinates of my base. This is the area I came up on, so I know I came originally, like desert-wise, I came from this direction. But I don't know if from there I'm going to be able to figure out where I came from before that. If I can find the tall mesas, which I think would be over in this direction, then I think I can make my way back to the proper base. Yeah, okay. So here's the start of some of them. So it's probably across the river that way, right? Because I seem to remember that the desert was beyond the mesas. So I think, yeah, I think if I head that way, I think we'll hit our original base area. Fingers crossed. If all else fails, I'll just ask and pray that someone remembers the coordinates of base. Okay. Let's go ahead and eat some of this. Yeah, I have a feeling that I'm heading in the right direction. I'm pretty sure about this. The further I'm going, the more I'm like, yeah, this looks familiar. Okay, let's go ahead and grab some more of this sugarcane. We want to get up to the full 64 if possible. I don't think that's going to happen right now. 61, though, that's pretty close. It's pretty good. We'll take that. Okay, so I have 3 beds in my inventory besides just the one that I normally have, like, in my main area. So I think we're pretty good on that sort of space. Should be right over here. Am I going to see my 5 torches placed in front of... Oh, it's right over there. I see the wheat that fiber grew. Thank goodness. Okay, so we have a proper way back to the main base where I started at least. Okay, so I'm going to type out in chat so that I can remember the coordinates of spawn. Spawn is at like 44, -12. That's not bad. Spawn is at 44, -12. For those that need it. Mostly myself. All right, so let's go ahead and quickly see. Okay, the boots got taken. Like I'm pretty sure I said that was totally fine, but still. Okay, there we go. White wool in here as well. Ooh, Monster Hunter, very nice. The acacia logs. I need to keep them as logs if I want to make more beds, right? I'm pretty sure at least. I might be wrong about that. We're gonna leave it in log form right now. Plus, it conserves more space to leave it in log form right now. Stick. Oh, why is that? Yeah, that wooden sword should not be here. Interesting. Okay. Right, I'm not gonna raise a fuss about it. Okay, the stick up to here. Put away bones, strings, seeds. We'll put this in here as well. Oh, look at that! I had 3 sugarcane, 61 sugarcane. Boom, it's perfect. Ooh, ice bucket challenge. Is that just Oh, this probably pick up a thing of lava, isn't it? Because I don't think I've gotten that one yet. And I have a bucket of water, so. All right, oak logs. Put dirt up in there. Cactus we'll put down over into here. I'll sort these out like more properly later, but right now, like this is what we're gonna call good enough. Okay, let me go ahead and cook the rest of this beef. More chests, huh? I could, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna lay down a few more chests here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Here as well where I'll put stuff that can be smelted that hasn't been yet, with the exception of this, like 3 raw copper. I'll go ahead and place the brown banners down here as well. Cartography table, we'll go ahead and place up here in tools. Okay. Hey, hey, All right, past that though, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna keep the emerald on hand. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this as well. Now I just need to cook a few things. So 1, 2, that should do it. All right, this has been pretty successful so far. I'm happy for it. I think the next thing I do, like I said, I need to go down to the gorge, to that kind of chasm that was in that area where I was able to see stuff at the end of it. I need, well, obviously I need diamonds because everyone else here is getting diamonds and I haven't gotten any yet. But past that, I also need more coal. I need some more iron resources, things like that. So that way I'll be able to have them for more people that end up joining the server and need just kind of a kickstart of some materials. Like if all of us are, you know, like a lot higher in the ways of materials, then it would be good to be able to help out some people. Okay, so Shadow doesn't have diamonds either. Shadow, if I manage to find where diamonds are, because I think you have an iron pick by this point, right? If I manage to find a clump of diamonds, I'll try to make sure you get at least one of them, so that we can have kind of like across the board pretty good success on the achievement side of things. I've got this single emerald as well that eventually I'll probably try to figure out. I mean, try to trade with someone. That's the word I wanted to use. Mesamo says that they and Dylan, right now, they are the duo. They are sticking together on their materials, so best of luck. Okay, hold on a sec. If that's the case, yeah, looking at this, so Mesamo and Dylan are staying pretty close together. I don't know where X Shadow is. Wait, X Shadow, did they just pass by me not too long ago? That might have been the case. If that's the case, then we might see them down here in our mining travels in the future. I'm trying to decide if I should keep on going further in the area or not. Okay, I mean, I have more materials. What I mean by that is, like, should I keep on digging down? Because I found a way to pretty reliable chasm over here, right? Just pop up over here and we're in kind of some pretty sweet territory. I mean, up over that direction, like, there's a good amount of stuff, a good amount of monsters. You can see an Enderman right over there that was giving me some trouble the other day. And it looks like, oh my goodness, what? Oh, I did not look at you. I did not look at you. I did not look at you. Stay away. It looks like they've also made some material growth over here. Okay, that guy hates my guts. Apparently, he saw me looking at him. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and kill you. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get up to the area where I'll be able to sleep. I need to first kill this guy. Okay, there we go. Hallelujah. Okay, let me go back out of this area and make it so that I can go sleep. Mesamo earned the achievement, not today, thank you. Interesting. All right, hold on. Should be over here. There we go. Perfect. All right, and then back out this way. Boom. Out and up and over and through and up once again, up all the stairs until eventually I can once again sleep in my own bed. That's just one of 4 players sleeping. If that's the case, I'll go ahead and I can see that occasionally I get 1 more of 4 joining me as well. I'm gonna go ahead and take an orange bed, stick it in my inventory so that I'll be able to contribute to properly sleeping in the beds whenever is needed. Right now we just have 2 out of 4 people sleeping in the beds. All right. Let me look at some of these. Not today, thank you, is deflect a projectile with a shield. That's good, I need to do that. Monster Hunter, kill any monster, yep. Obtain a block of obsidian. Oh, ice bucket challenge, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so, that means I need to go ahead. It looks like they're not planning on sleeping. I really need to get that data pack set up. I tried to make it so just 1 person could go to sleep and it would work and it would be fine. But it doesn't seem to be working. So I guess that we're not going to be worrying about sleeping. That's unfortunate. Sorry about that. Oh, that's right, culturals. Let me go ahead and leave those here. I feel like that's pretty fair up there. Okay, and then I'll stick my water bucket down in here. There. Okay, I'm sleeping. I'm doing what I need to. I'm being the responsible member of the server, even though I tried to set it up so that we wouldn't have to worry about everyone needing to go to sleep. Welcome back. Oh, there we go. Ha. Great. We made it through the night. Let me see. This is interesting. It looks as though some people... Oh, hi, creeper. That's fine. Yeah. Run away. Wow. It just, like, leaped toward me. But welcome back. Welcome back to the chat. It looks as though this group up here is making themselves, like, a nice little base. Look at that. I like this this sort of trapdoor aesthetic. It's very nice. All right, X Shadow, nice. Can you show me my settings? Sure, yeah. Hold on. So settings here, if you're talking... Oh wait, are you talking about like how it looks this way? Because if that's the case, I'm using a shader. So on Optifine, I'm using the shader called... Oh my goodness, what is the name of this shader? Give me a second. It is video settings. So you can see I've got everything basically fancy. Pretty good. Oh, I should turn up the render distance because that would help me actually know where I am. But the shader I've got currently is complementary shaders, v4.5.1. And you can tell because I'm using a pretty good, you know, it's an RTX 3080 from NVIDIA. It's not the best it could be, but it's decent enough. No, just settings? Okay, well, I don't know what exactly settings you're talking about. Chat settings, accessibility settings, the settings of the server itself, which you can see on Minehut. Which type of settings are you wanting me to show? Controls. Oh, yeah, so I currently have sneak on hold, keybinds, right? I imagine keybinds are what you're kind of curious about here. I have made it so that sprinting is my left shift and sneaking is my left control, just because that fits the games that I'm aware of a little bit more, so I have swapped that. Beyond that, though, I think that everything else is just default. Oh, wait. Save hotbar activator, just not bound. Okay. That might be something normally, but I legitimately don't know what it is. Yeah, so past that, I mean, other than switching, sneak, and sprint, everything else seems to be the same. Mouse sensitivity, all that sort of stuff. I don't think there's too much more to say about this. Auto jump is off. I don't think I should turn that on, right? I want a PC, but only my uncle has one and briefly lets me play. Oh, I totally understand that. Yeah. In my senior year of high school, I had saved up enough money with my job that my father was willing to go halvesies on a laptop with me. So they needed their own... Oh, yes, welcome. I already whitelisted you. They needed their own computer because the current one that they were using was a bit broken down, and I needed my own computer for, like, you know, college applications, homework assignments that were kicking up in my senior year. And so we agreed, hey, you know, I'm gonna go off I'm gonna be leaving in a bit. So if we go halvesies on a laptop, you can keep it after this year is over, but I want basically sole control over it for 1 year. So it wasn't until my senior year of high school that I had a computer that I could kind of call my own. And of course went to my father once I was done with high school, which I was fine with that because I didn't go to college right away. I went and did some overseas volunteer work for a bit, and that was really fun for me. I went to Finland, actually, and that's how I have my more recent experiences there. It's really fun. All right. My dad said, we'll get me one from your grades get. Ooh. Well, fingers crossed for you then. You know, as a teacher, I always think that motivation like that to help out kids, if it's something that the parents can go through, I think it's always a good thing. Don't misunderstand me. I'd never had those same opportunities when I was growing up. So I know some people get really, I don't know, maybe salty is the best word, where it's like, man, like I was never treated that way by my folks. Like my folks never gave me anything. It was, you have to get an A or else. For my folks, it wasn't quite like that. It was just, they knew that we were capable of high grades. And so they kind of expected us to get high grades. We weren't going to get punished if we didn't. We weren't going to get, like rewards if we did, right? Oof. I hope for your sake that like the really low grades are in things that are like enrichment activities that are just not your skill. Like for example, gym classes. For me, when I was growing up, gym class was it was split into two different parts. There was the health sciences part of it, and then there was the actual physical activity part of it. And your grade was kind of a combination of the two. So I seem to remember having a grade that was like only barely an A because the long and short of it was I was really good at the testing side of things and the remembering like the school, you know, the game rules and stuff, which was another part of it. But I was really, really bad at, you know, actually playing the sport. If you love gym, that's good. Chad says my folks ignored all my A's to ask me why I got a C in math, and it boggles your mind. Yeah, that is something I don't quite understand that. If your child is having really good success in one or two categories and isn't in others, you should focus on the successes first. I mean, that's what I do as a teacher, especially as a multimedia teacher. Let's be honest. As much as I want to say, oh, my class is super important, my class is an elective class. And at the end of the day, if someone is failing my class, that's a lot less important and a lot less of a potential issue for them than if they're failing, say, math or science or English. You know, the classes that like lead to things that you're going to be doing throughout the rest of your schooling, right? Like my multimedia class will come and go. As much as I want people to do really well at it, because I feel that I'm giving them the tools and the resources to do well at it, and that I'm trying to make myself available for them, as much as I want them to succeed because I'm setting them up for success, if they end up doing poorly in my class, I kind of just have to, you know, after doing my part, I have to shrug and say, you know, sometimes people are in situations that I don't understand. Maybe they haven't been able to focus on my class as much because these other classes that they're going through are harder for them. In which case I say, yeah, do your math work and your social studies work and your science work and your English work before multimedia, because mine is an elective. The rest of those matter a lot more when it comes down to like the rest of your schooling, right? But as a parent, I would hope that someone looks at the things that their child like is doing well before like narrowing in on one or two of the things that they need a little bit of work on. Like compliment the good before you look for the areas that are struggling a little bit. And the main reason I also say that is because if you're doing well in certain subjects, then that probably means that like the ways that those subjects are taught or the methods that those teachers are using just make more sense to you. I personally believe that no one subject is technically, at the middle school level, is technically going to be harder than all the other subjects. And I know that's kind of a controversial thing, because you'll go and say like, oh, well, there are like, oh my goodness, I'm throwing out my materials, help. Because, you know, this like, oh, well, there are high level at the middle school, you know, there are high level math classes that teach things that the kids haven't learned yet, right? In my opinion, a lot of the different methods that the students will use to learn those things, and also that the teachers should use to teach those, they have a lot more crossover than people think. You know, it's maybe not immediately obvious, but the reasoning skills that I was hopefully teaching in my 6th grade math class, I would hope that all of those skills you could then turn around and say, well, okay, let's use these same sort of test and experiment measures in my science class, right? I feel as though a lot of skills have the potential for a lot of layover. Yeah, Mesamo was in my math class, and they said I was a decent enough teacher. So clearly I did something at least halfway right, if Mesamo is saying that I did a halfway decent job. But oh, that's right, you did. You were a lot more complimentary. Thank you for that. But yeah, like, I do feel, and this isn't true across all classes, right? Because sometimes it's just a matter of the teacher isn't teaching it in a way that's easy for most people to understand. Sometimes it's a thing, especially once you get up to like college level classes, sometimes you're dealing with legitimately difficult classes that you're gonna have to put a lot more work in understanding it into. But at the middle school level, I think that if a child is doing well at one subject, you should look at how the teacher was teaching that class, what the student was doing to prepare for that class, what parts of it that were the most fun, the most interesting for them, and then saying, okay, great, let's see if we can copy some of those materials. Let's see if we can learn from how well you did in those. Okay, I've got a bed. Let me go ahead and drop that. Boom, boom. There we go. I'm sleeping through the night. All right. I reminded my dad that he had to go to summer school for math, and that did the trick. I realized that you said that, and I didn't actually read it. Like, I'd seen that Chad had said something. Yeah, sometimes, honestly, I mean, I don't want to be the one bad-mouthing potential parents, right? Sometimes just reminding them that they, too, probably struggled with stuff when they were younger. Sometimes that puts things in a little more understandable of a way for them. Sometimes that does not work. Sometimes that is the wrong move to make because your parents will resent the fact that you reminded them that there was a hard time in their lives and they'll see you as just being sassy with that sort of motivation. Again, this is not something I ever had to deal with. I'm super happy for my folks, for my, mother and father multimedia. They both were extremely supportive in basically whatever I did. They knew I was capable of things, so they expected good things from me, but they never got on my case over it. There was one class, oh my goodness, European history. AP European history at the high school level. The teacher was the worst. Legitimately hated my guts. To the point, and I can say this because there was a quotation shirt, like a set of t-shirts that went out at the end of the year that our class made over like the things we most heard in the class, like quotes, or like the things that made us laugh, right? And the one that was almost immediately recommended for like things that our teacher had said super often was "Shut up, Mr. Multimedia," although it was actually my first name, right? And it boggled my mind that teacher would go so far as to say that. It wasn't even a thing of like, I'm constantly talking in class and making a ruckus. No, what it was the teacher was super, how do I say this? Super strict about you had to know very specific things. Okay, be seeing you, Chad. You had to know very specific like ways that all of European history connected with each other, right? So we had they were called Kevin Bacon dates. It was the idea, kind of like oh, thank you, Chad. I appreciate that. It was a thing of like the degrees of Kevin Bacon is a fun little thing where it's like you try to figure out no. It wasn't Jester. This is European history at the high school. So they had a thing called Kevin Bacon dates, And Kevin Bacon dates is based off of Kevin Bacon is an actor, and there's a game kind of that people do is they tell how many degrees they are away from Kevin Bacon. And what that's supposed to be is like, oh, if you were in a movie with Kevin Bacon, you're 1 degree away, 1 degree of separation away from Kevin Bacon. If you were in a movie with someone that was also in a movie with Kevin Bacon, but you were never in a movie with Kevin Bacon yourself, you're 2 degrees of separation away from Kevin Bacon. It's an old game. It's kind of a weird one, but it is what it is, right? So Kevin Bacon dates were this teacher's way of teaching history, to have it be, okay, so you have to know, how does everything in European history connect to each other, right? Like, okay, so at this time, gosh, I'm gonna forget all of these dates, but it's like 1555, I'm probably saying the wrong dates, and I'm so sorry for that. Like 1555, Martin Luther posts the 95 Theses on the door. How does that then connect to so many years later, the Spanish Armada? Like all these sorts of things. You have to memorize the dates and then memorize the connections between them. This teacher was super strict about those, and they would constantly pop quiz over them. Now, I memorized the dates pretty quickly, because that's just the way that I do things. But sometimes you haven't yet been taught the ways that they all connect. So it'll be like, how does this one particular thing of European history, specifically in Germany, connect over to Spanish to Spain like 30 years later? And you're like, I don't know, we haven't learned that yet. But what this teacher would do is they expected you to know all of that, to have it all memorized and somehow already know history before they taught it, which was bonkers. And they would be so strict about it that in their pop quizzes, if people weren't answering fast enough, they would start shouting at the whole class. Like, they would start to... Hold on, is this? Okay, yes, this is where I thought I was. They would start shouting at the whole class. They would freak out and start to lecture everyone about how ill-prepared they were, about how no one was actually paying attention to their materials, and this is why we will all fail the AP exam. Like, that was the end of all of their shouting matches. Like, if they were just in a bad mood, they would do a pop quiz, figure out some little thing that not the whole class knew, and would start shouting at everyone and tell everyone, this is why you will fail the AP exam. And that would be the end of it. And then they would just go back to their desk and sit, and it would be so aggravating because you would know that this is not something that you should be responsible for right now. The stuff that you messed up on, it wasn't your fault for messing up on it. It was the fact that the teacher either hadn't taught it yet or hadn't taught that specific connection yet, and it was so aggravating. And eventually what I realized was I got so deadened to the class that I realized, you know what? There are 2 ways the conversation goes for this. It's either this teacher yells at everyone and says to everyone, this is why you'll fail the AP exam. Or if one person starts to answer, she will then hyperfixate on that one person and start to drill into them and go like, okay, what's the connection here? What's the connection here? What's the date here? What's the connection here? And they would go off on that tangent. And by the end, they'd find how that one student failed and say, okay, you need to stop. Like you think you know everything, you don't. Shut up. This is why you'll fail the AP exam. And then they would go on, rather than just being silent and the whole class being in a funk for the rest of that time, the fact that one person was targeted, she would then go and start teaching the stuff that she was actually supposed to teach that day, right? So if we wanted to actually learn something that day to prevent future rants, maybe, or to actually pass the pop quizzes that she would give us separate from that, we had to actually get some instruction, which meant one person had to be a fall guy. So I was that fall guy. Simple as that. I would constantly go and, like, once it hit a point and I realized that it was going to break down into the group rant, that it wasn't just a pop quiz of like, okay, did everyone do the reading last night? Anytime that it would change from did anyone do the reading last night to do you guys have intricacies of the Kevin Bacon dates memorized? I would just start to volunteer. If I realized that it was going to go into a group shouting match, basically, I would just say, nope, I'm not going to have the whole class go down for this. There's stuff that needs to be learned, and I would start volunteering answers, which would eventually go down to She would work through them and eventually hit something that I answered just a little bit incorrectly or didn't have a full understanding of because she hadn't taught it yet. And then she would go, and this is why you should like sit down, and this is why you should stop trying to answer and be smart about this. Shut up, Mr. Multimedia. This is why you'll fail the AP exam. And then go right back to teaching. It was bonkers. That teacher should not have been a teacher. That was not okay in any degree of the word. We tried to get them reported to the district. The principal wouldn't even like let us into their office to talk about it because they were like, no, I know this teacher. They would never do such a thing, despite like everyone else in the class willing to testify about it in order to like potentially get them, you know, removed from that horrible position. Whatever. It was just bad. Hey, welcome back. I just basically hit the end of my rant. But yeah, and so I have a t-shirt from this class somewhere in my whole collection of stuff that's basically over that says, you know, shut up, Mr. Multimedia on it, but with my actual name, because it's legitimately a quote that my teacher would say, this teacher would say all the time, non-ironically, and honestly, undeservedly. The rest of my classmates knew what was up. Like, I had, you know, it wasn't that I was just being like really annoying, like, well, actually, the Spanish convention of, like, I wasn't doing that. It was just, it was either one person was a target or all of us were the target and no teaching would happen. Simple as that. So annoying. I still get frustrated about that because it was extremely unfair and undeserved across the board. But whatever. It is what it is, right? Like, sometimes you have unfair communications with teachers like that. And that's not what a kid should have to go through. It is unfair for a kid to have to go through that. But it happens. So in the end, it really just comes down to how are you going to react to unfairness in the world? Some people just grow hardened to it. Some people end up learning how to be kind around it. That's kind of what I did. I realized that a lot of my teachers, you know, by having one horrible teacher that was completely unfair and did all these things, it made me look at other teachers that I had and go, hey, maybe they're not doing things in a way that I want them to do, but they're doing things in a way that is teaching me information, that is showing that they care about what we're doing, and they're not shouting at us and telling us that we're dumb, that we're going to fail the AP exam, and that we're going to, like, that we need to shut up in their class, right? Like, they're not doing those things, so they're trying. And yeah, I don't know. It made me realize and see through these sorts of things. We got these nuggets. Time for Mr. M goodness. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Sorry about that. Didn't see that sleeping needed to happen. Yeah. Realizing that you need to figure out pretty quickly how you're going to react to people that are going to be aggravating to you. I'm just going to leave it at that. Sometimes they're in positions of power over you. Sometimes they're teachers, right? Sometimes they're in positions of people that should be listening to you. Like me as a teacher, sometimes it's a student that just will not do XYZ, will complain to me to their parents about ABC and all these things that are just patently untrue, right? Sometimes you will just find people that you won't get along with, period. And how are you going to respond to that? That's one of the reasons that I became a teacher, was so that I could, A, be a positive influence in those people's lives, to not be a teacher that was the overbearing, sit down, shut up, you're going to fail this class. And secondly, it was so that if I saw a kid having a hard time in those situations with classmates, with family members, with teachers around them, that I could just be in a position to sit down, listen, and give them just that little bit of extra advice like that. So it's one of the reasons also then, now that, you know, to get really meta with it, why I decided, yeah, I should do some streaming. Because little activities like this, right? Playing Minecraft, for instance, most of it's a lot of exploration, just kind of going around. And, you know, there's good chances for us to be able to sit down and have chats like this, for me to give you one or two nuggets of, I'm not going to say nuggets of wisdom. I'm not going to be so presumptuous as to assume like, yes, I am the wise, intelligent Mr. Multimedia, and you shall listen to me. Like, that's not what I'm trying to do at all. But at least saying and giving a little bit of a warning of, hey, life isn't always fair. Sometimes things are going to happen, and you have to think ahead of time, how are you going to react and respond to it? Because I can tell you, some people have not learned that lesson. Like, some adults have not learned that lesson of how am I going to respond whenever things don't go exactly my way. And it is so aggravating whenever you have that sort of situation, especially if it's relating to something that they feel should be in their control, right? Like, they feel like they should be able to control the grades that their kids make, or they feel that they should be able to control how one particular set of schedules or interaction goes, right? I don't know. I don't know who's not sleeping. Of the group of us here, it looks like it might be Mesamo. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna stay here and do my job. Oh my goodness. Chad, you speak too true. Chad just said one of the ways, like, as a list of things, like, you know, parents figuring out how it is that they're going to respond to things and stuff like that. Step one, cry about it on Twitter. One of the worst things you can do, in my opinion, if you're dealing with something that is minor and out of your control, right? I'm not talking about the big things. I'm not talking about like real injustices that need to have attention drawn to them. I'm not talking about things that like are affecting someone's lifestyle or actual, you know, salary, work, their potential to even just like live, right? Not that. Like that sort of stuff, complain about it loudly, vocally, in different ways, make sure it's heard, make sure it gets known. That's something you should do for sure. But little things that don't matter, like how exactly the cashier greeted you or didn't wish you Merry Christmas, or the way that someone meeting you on the street, like when you drop stuff that they didn't stop and help you out and stuff like that. Complaining about all of that in a public space, for the most part, doesn't fix anything. It doesn't help. It doesn't make you grow as a person. It just puts you in an echo room with a lot of other people that are going to go, yeah, that is unfair. And that's it. Like, I don't know. I don't do social media stuff like at all, with the exception of this stream. You know, I don't post on Facebook. I don't use Twitter. I don't use anything like that because it's not worthwhile for me as a way of overcoming whatever sort of issues I have. It is nice to sometimes connect with people that, you know, that you haven't been able to see for a while. So it is sometimes good to pop in and see how they're doing. And so I do have like a Facebook account to do that for people that I really care about. Sure, I'll pop in and see how they're doing. But I don't post updates about myself that much because I don't know. I feel like that's something that maybe I should work on a little bit if people do care about me and they also want to know what's happening to me. But I feel like, I mean, I have a phone for a reason, right? If someone actually wants to know, like, what's up with you? We text. Like, that's how I communicate. I don't know. Discord is another huge way, right? I love to use Discord to be able to keep up with people and chat with them. I have different methods for that, different ways that I cope with connecting with friends, with dealing with my emotions, things like that. Okay, wait, we've got 3 out of 4 players sleeping. Come on. We're so close. Oh my goodness. Everyone should carry a bed in their inventory. Well, here's the thing. I thought that this wasn't going to be an issue, right? Because my data pack that I have was supposed to be one person goes to sleep. It works for everyone. That's the data pack that I got, that I put in, that I thought I installed. Has anyone died yet? I don't think so, right? I don't think anyone's died, which means, does it automatically, it should just automatically be working, right? Someone's out fighting for their life in the nether. Okay, I just had to check how many people are still sleeping. Right. Is there any way that I can like check settings and stuff like that while I'm down? Probably not, right? Okay, wait. Okay, Dylan left the game. There we go. 2 out of 3. 1 out of 3. 2 out of 3. Come on. I might know one way to fix it. I don't think so, but I might know one way to fix it. I feel like, yeah, it has to be Mesamo. Mesamo, could you log out real quick? There we go. Hallelujah. Thank you. Okay. All right, let's head further on down in now. I think we're gonna start actually digging further down. I think we need to do that now. Okay, so here we go. Wait. Yeah, I actually need to dig that one down. There we go. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I apparently need to start doing 5 as well because, that's how the having enough space after playing cobblestone steps works. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Yeah, I don't think people have entered into the Nether, right? I saw Ice Bucket Challenge, like people got obsidian and stuff like that. But I don't think that we have people properly in the Nether yet. I didn't see that sort of achievement pop up. I might be wrong, but I was digging down and fell in a spawner. I probably died. Oh no. That's not good. I was lucky. I ran into a spider spawner and I died a couple of times coming up on it. If you do die, let me know if you drop all your stuff or if a... Oh, okay, good. No one's in the Nether. Let me know if you drop all your stuff or if a grave stays behind. If neither happens, then I think I know where I went wrong in setting up the data packs for it. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought there was an achievement for going into the Nether. It's like going deeper, or it says Nether in the title or something like that, and I haven't seen that. Okay, so I'm not going crazy. Well, not for this reason, at least. Okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and just start placing them 3 up like that. I know that's not what it's like at other levels, but that's what I'm going to start to do. Like that. Because that way, if I accidentally put like a thing of water down, like has definitely happened before. Oh, Shadow, you sure? Just make sure you're doing that safely. One guy's just going to put his bed down and sleep in the Nether. Listen, I know about that trick. I'm glad that no one tried to recommend that to me in my streams. At least I don't think they did. I don't seem to remember anyone going and saying, hey, put down a bed in the Nether. Okay, you put stuff in a chest first. Okay, great. Phew. All right. Yeah, make sure that it's close to where you're going to respawn, wherever that is. Okay, you fell from a high place. If there's not a grave, then I think I know potentially why not. Because I thought that I added in everything correctly. It was a bit of a process, but I think I also... Okay, no grave. Okay. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. Yeah, so I think the way that it's gonna go is... Because on Minehut, it's so annoying. You have to upload each file like 1 by 1. Or rather, it's not technically 1 by 1. It's that you have to like name the folder, go inside, name the folder, go inside, place the files. Go back to the other folder, name a new folder, go inside, place the files, or place the additional folders. Like you have to upload each of those sort of items in 1 by 1, and that is the annoying thing. Technically, once it's a whole section of files, you can just click and drag and paste a bunch of files in at once. But making new folders, you have to do manually. You can't just drag in one giant parent folder and it copies over everything inside of it. It doesn't do that in Minehut, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna have to fix that, because I think what happened was I ended up, and I don't know if this would actually be the issue or not, but when I was, oh gosh, there we go. when I was setting everything up, I made one folder for all of my vanilla data packs. And I think I probably should have made more than one folder. Like I should have made one pack called Graves and then one pack called multiplayer sleep. I think that because I put them all in the same pack, it's trying to run them simultaneously rather than as two separate things. So I think that's why it's freaking out. So that means I'm gonna have to re-upload everything, which is so annoying, but it is what it is. We'll just deal with it. All right, let's go ahead and put those sticks in there. And then I'll go ahead and drop in the andesite and the cobblestone and the extra set of cobblestone. There. All right, everything else I'm gonna keep on me. Boom. There. Eventually, I'm going to make some more cobblestone steps. So I'll be able to do that one a little more properly. We're at 8:30, so, oh, gosh. There we go, and there we go. Lovely. We're at 8:30, so we've got about half an hour left of this staying up. Well, I say of this staying up, of me being in here. The server will, of course, stay up as long as there are people playing in it. And now that I've whitelisted people, it should be that as if you try to join the server, you'll just have to do /join SMrM. Oh gosh, hold on. I found a secret area. Okay, give me a sec. But yeah, it should just be that you do a /join command in the lobby that you'll pop up in. And if you're whitelisted, it should basically let you open up that server. Or yeah, start up the server. So you'll be able to play as you want to. That should be how it works. You lived! Congratulations! I'm happy for you. Okay, interesting, interesting. Free XP. Oh, wait. Ah! Ah! Stay away! Stay away! There we go. All right, we're fine. I'm just gonna widen this tunnel a little bit so I can kind of follow it down. And then I'll go the other way in a little bit. Ooh, more iron. Hallelujah. Interesting, we're hitting deep slate already. That's good to know. I didn't feel like we were that far down, but I suppose we might have started further down than I thought we'd hit. F3? Yeah, we're at level 5 right now. Interesting. Okay. Good to know. Okay. Should I try to follow this down? Is this something that I should pursue or no? Do I have? Yeah, I have a bunch of iron, but I don't have another bucket. I feel like I should make another bucket and then use that to collect the lava before I try to go more down this way. So let me place another torch over here to show that this is my downward motion. I always place, whenever I'm going into a tunnel, I always place torches on the left so I can easily follow it back out by following all the torches on the right to make sure I know how to actually get out of here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. There, nice and easy. Okay. Oh, okay, for a second I thought I've also found a spawner. It looked, for some reason, I saw the iron and thought that it was spinning in place. All right, we're fine. Okay, I'm hearing something. I'm hearing a zombie, but I think we'll be fine. All right. Yeah, we'll be fine. Come on. Whew. Oh, yellow. Oh, you can't get up to me, can you? Well, isn't that a shame? Because I'm fairly certain I can attack you. There we go. Easy. Oh, are those? Ah, it's more bronze. I thought for a second. Oh no! You drowned? Oh, that's a shame. Oof. a second, I thought I heard something, like a creeper or something approaching my position. All right, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Man, I'll be honest, like, there are very few things that get me, like, actually worked up. Recalling the story of just how absolutely unfair that teacher was to me and to my classmates, legitimately got me roiled up again. Oh well. For a second, I thought I saw players below me. I got really confused there for a second. All right. Let's go ahead and place down torch over here. There we go. Now we have our way out. It's through here. Yeah, I need iron in order to actually mine redstone like this, so we're gonna do that. Interesting. What's down over here though? Oh, it's just water. That's why it's freaking out. I was water caving and my magma block wasn't working. Oof, that's unfortunate. Yeah, okay, that checks out then. I'm sorry to hear that, but hopefully you're gonna make it back to your materials quickly enough. Sorry that apparently the grave system isn't working though. The grave system would have made this a lot better, because it gives you your coordinates for when you die, which is great. And it gives you, you know, it makes it so the items won't despawn, because it stays in the grave. Okay, that's good. I was a little worried. I like the grave function, though. I know that some people might say that, oh, God! I know that some people might like the challenge of, you know, potentially losing your items. But oh, gosh, I can't escape. Oh, goodness. Okay, there we go. Boom. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, I just realized I don't have the... There we go. Are you still hitting me? Even... Okay, that one I just put it up too late. I'll acknowledge that. Whatever. Anyway, I know some people are probably much more in the camp of like, oh, I think it's part of the challenge to have to worry about like losing your materials. And I get that. I do. But, you know, this is much more of a casual server. I won't deny it. So I think that being aware of the frustration that comes with sometimes unfairly losing your items made it so that I wanted at least to have a little thing in place like the grave system. I like that. I like the grave system personally. Okay. And we're finding a pretty good amount of materials here. Let me just go ahead and place down that. Let's make it a little easier to light my way for when I end up digging back up out of here again. Place that andesite there. So I have, like I said, a way out of here. Beautiful. Okay. And I'll go ahead and pick that up. I did not look at you. I did not look at you, Mr. Enderman. Ooh, some gold. Well then. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that has to be picked up with iron, doesn't it? Yeah. That's fine. I can deal with that. There we go. There's the gold. Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking probably isn't that much worth it to keep on trying to follow this down. Still gonna try it a little bit, but I get the feeling that I should just kind of stop my journey. That is a skeleton all the way down over there, isn't it? Man, I'm getting way too curious because I'm not sure I'm actually going to be able to find my way back to all of this. You know what I mean? Wait, that's moss, right? That's not diamonds? It looks like moss. It looked like diamonds for just a little bit, though, so I got really excited for like half a second. Let's try to get back some of my health a little bit. Oh, yellow. Can you bonk? There we go. Interesting. Okay, sure. I'm in this area. I'm so afraid of not being able to find my way back out again, but I keep on going further. Alright, let's go ahead and place down a torch that shows that this has been my leftward path. Ah, there's another one. Skeletons are the bane of my existence, I swear. There's no enemy that damages me as much. There. Okay, let's go back over here. I know I saw materials over there, but let's go back over here. Kind of carve out what is local in this area. I thought I saw lapis for like a second up here. How long are you planning on keeping the server up? Well, the server stays up as long as there's people inside of it. If you're talking about like months/weeks/ all that sort of thing, we do have school starting up next week for us, which is, well, okay, I say we have school starting up. The teachers have school starting up next week for them. Yeah. So much fun. So I'm going to have to probably cut down on the amount of times that I stream, which means that there's less times that I'll be able to pop on and play in the Minecraft SMP, especially since I'll have to balance it out with the other times that I'm playing things, right? So I'm a little concerned about that, but, goodness, how do I get back to where I was? I shouldn't have to dig this much. Anyway, but I'm planning on probably keeping it up for like a month at the very least. That seems like a fairly long amount of time to get done what needs doing, to have people potentially like get closer and closer to the end. Yeah, but if it's a question of like how much longer am I planning on keeping it up tonight, well, the answer is as long as you're whitelisted, you can start up the server whenever you want. So please don't see that I looked at you. I didn't mean to look at you. I didn't want to look at you. You shouldn't think I looked at you. Okay, we're good. I don't know why they get so self-conscious to the point of aggression. I'm sure that's some part of Minecraft lore that I just don't know enough about. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm just gonna continue digging on downward. Right. Sorry for those torches that were marking the way. Oh goodness, I apparently dug down into something else again. Great. Oh, this isn't very significant. What the? Okay, that was weird. A very short trip. That's fine. All right. Let's put some granite here. What? Is it? Where? Oh, it's over here. My bad. Wata. And then wata. Up again. Beautiful. All right. Dig over. 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah, so we're gonna stay. We're gonna keep playing for another roughly 20 minutes or so, just under, basically to the hour mark, and then that's when I'm planning on stopping. Oh, let me go up instead to go to the bed. Oh wait, I have a bed on me. There. Fingers crossed that I don't die here. I don't have something else, like, just about to attack me. Don't worry, it's gonna be in like 15 minutes that I leave. I'm not leaving right now. Yeah, who is not sleeping right now? Oh, there we go. Hooray. You're still sad even if I am leaving? Sorry about that. Oh, gosh. Yeah. What day is it today? It's Friday? Yeah, so I have games that I need to run early morning tomorrow. Past that, I'm also going to need to stream tomorrow. I'm thinking I might finally break out one of the games that like an N64 game from when I was a kid that I think would be really fun to play, like Paper Mario 64 or something like that. I've really wanted to play that for quite a long time on stream, but I didn't know how well it would be received. So I'm thinking, honestly, I might just play that on Saturday night. I'm not sure about that yet. It might be a thing of, like, I make sure that the Minecraft stream thing gets booted up so people want to play and it can, just in case for some weird reason the whitelisting isn't working, right? Because I can set it up myself manually and press start on it, and that's fine. As long as there are people playing on it, it'll stay up. And I'd be fine to do that. But I think I might want to play a game like Paper Mario 64 or something like that. Or maybe Ocarina of Time on the N64. I don't know. I'm trying to decide. I'll try to have a decision made by like the next, the next 10 minutes or so I can actually properly announce whatever it is I'm going to be doing. But most likely it's going to be, I'm going to play something retro a little bit. Aw, man, Mesamo, you're getting way too good with the diamonds. Here, I'm even gonna say, wow. Oh, boots. Oh, I get it, because that one you only need 4 diamonds for that one. Got it. Still, I'm impressed. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, good. I have been doing it right. 5. Okay. Let me see. Not this soon. I need to check what level I'm currently on. Like, what elevation. Okay, what are the y coordinates for right now? -6? Oof, I'm a lot higher up than I thought I was. Because, down one of those tunnels, I'd gotten a lot further without realizing it. So I just naturally thought I was a lot further down. Oh well. Let's go ahead and stick down a torch right up there and keep on digging. I want to get to the point like -58, where I'm most likely to get really important stuff like diamonds and iron ore veins and stuff like that. I feel like that's gonna be the play I need to make in order to stay on top of what's happening in the server. Ooh, we entered into a little room here. I thought that maybe that was just my my mistake. Here, let's drop that down and take a look. What's in here? Just a small little chasm, not too interesting. There could be, potentially, there could be a, there could be an iron ore thing to be found here. Here, I'm just trying to make sure I light up this whole section so I know exactly where to go. Because, like, this is the material that's normally around iron ore, and normally that's based off of a chasm, right? I might have maybe just found an iron ore section. Maybe. There's no guarantees about it, but it would be nice if I did. If I found an iron ore vein, that'd be stellar. I'm gonna go ahead and dig some of this out and see if that is true. See if I find any ore here. If I don't find any ore, then we'll just assume that it's like just a part of this little chasm, and we'll leave it there. I want to dig all the way through to the other end and see if there's... Oh my goodness. There we go. See if there's iron ore on the other side of all this, basically. Okay. Man, this is a really deep section. Yep, it looks as though We are not dealing with an iron ore vein here, which is unfortunate. But there is something potentially that could still be worthy of discovery, shall we say. If I go up here a little bit more. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, wait a second. What is this? What is this? Is this an area that I'd already discovered before? That is a torch, right? Oh my goodness. Ah! And that's not one of these torches. Very interesting. Hold on. I need to know what would connect to up here. Okay, give me a second. I also apparently need to properly stand on some surface in order to be able to dig away at this. There we go. Okay. And I'll put myself like here and dig. Oh, no. Okay. Like, dang it. Come on. Okay. If I put myself here, there we go. 1 and 2. There we go. Okay. We're good to go now. All right. What's over here? Oh my goodness. Wait a second. Is this the... Oh, this is the chasm. Okay, cool. Well, you know, all things are connected in the end. Yeah, so down over here, the water section that I'd mentioned, where I was like, oh, look, that's just like a little dead end of water. It wasn't technically, because it just continued on the same little ravine. Oh, goodness. Please, I need you to die. There we go. Okay. Ah! All right. Let's go ahead and stick that over there. Gonna go collect some of this gold. And hope for the best. Gold, gold, gold. Yeah, I'm thinking Paper Mario might be really fun to do. Paper Mario 64 was a really good game, and I really enjoy it. And just the other day, I saw a meme. Well, I say it's a meme. Someone posted it in what I can only assume they thought was full honesty that everyone on the internet would agree with them with. Someone said the worst Fire Emblem game is better than the best Paper Mario game, which I just have to disagree with, because Paper Mario is fantastic. It's a great series. Some of the more recent editions that people more likely in my chat have seen, like Sticker Star and the Origami King, like those don't quite match up, especially Sticker Star. Origami King was decent enough. It had a couple twists that I did not expect that it would actually take, and that was kind of cool to see. But yeah, like Paper Mario 64, really good. Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, oh my goodness, good. And I would love to be able to kind of play those on stream and let people get to experience those. There we go. All right. What do you mean, can I look? You're probably talking, oh, at the chest? At my chest? Oh, at Mason's, got it. You're not talking to me. Okay. I'm fine with that. Please, don't feel like you always have to talk to me. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've almost hit 9 o'clock. Rather fun little fact. I live fairly close to my parents, it's been a dream of mine growing up to be able to do. To be in a position where, like, the job I have, the connections that I have, the money that I'm making, puts me in a position where if my folks are ever in trouble, that I'm able to provide for them. That's just a huge dream of mine. Yeah, I'm trying to get down to -58 right now. I think right now I was like at -6 when I was up at the top of there, so I'm probably like -12, -13, -16. Yeah, so I'm headed toward negative 58 right now. Because I'm getting tired of seeing everyone else get the diamonds achievement, and I haven't found a single diamond yet. So the easiest way I think to rectify that is going to be getting down to negative 58 and searching there. I tried going down like a few little gorges to see if I could find like exposed diamonds, but that was not the case, shall we say. Yeah. But to what I was saying before, it's always been a goal of mine to be able to like look out for my folks. It's not something that I think is like should be expected to be the responsibility of kids, right? Like I don't think you know, I don't want to come off as saying like, the only child that truly loves their parents will put themselves in a position to love and care for them directly for the rest of their lives. Like that's not the case at all. It's just that that's always been a personal goal of mine, to financially and geographically be in a place to take care of my folks. So I managed to get myself a place that's like 2 streets down from where they live, really close. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry. I freaked out. What was that they threw at me? Cookies! Nah, we'll let that be in 1 week's time. Right. So I mean, you know, I've been in a position to be able to help them out lately quite a bit, which has been, you know, great for me. Like I helped make sure that they'd be able to go on their 25th honeymoon cruise that got canceled on them because of COVID, even though that has been another set of difficulties actually getting it to work as intended. They keep on canceling the cruise for oh my goodness. Ah! Oh, okay, wait. If both parties agree, have at. Just no backstabs. All right, but so like little things like that I've been able to help them out with has been really fun. Earlier today, their power went off. Even though they're, like I said, 2 streets down from me, my power has stayed on a couple of times whenever their power goes out. It'll be like, and it won't just be them, so it's not like, oh, there's an issue with the wiring or something. It's legitimately like, no, their power goes out on their street and a couple streets over, but mine is fine. And I don't quite know why that happens, but I'm not going to look a gift horse in the eye, because they had just started making dinner for themselves. So they're making porcupine meatballs, which is, gosh, I'm trying to think what nationality the dish is. I legitimately don't know what it is. It's probably, as much as I hate to admit it, it's probably Swedish of some kind. You get rice and ground beef and a couple other things like that. You mix them all up, put them all together. Normally you get, you have like a milk base in there as well, just to make sure that everything blends well together. But we use apple juice, because it just works better with the blend of like rice and hamburger and things like that. Sounds really weird, but it tastes fantastic. It ends up being a rice hamburger, a rice hamburger patty kind of, but in meatball form. And it's really good. And so they were in the middle of making that when the power went off, and they couldn't use their oven anymore because it's an electric stove. So they called me over, and this was like 20 minutes before stream. They're calling me over. Mr. Multimedia, so we're getting hungry, and we had food, and now we don't have food. Can we finish cooking our stuff at your place? So I think they've probably left by this point, but they came over to finish cooking all their food. And that was really funny to be like, all right, everyone. I'm going to be streaming. If you hear shouts and concerns and stuff like that, it's probably because someone didn't listen and decided to kill my character. But yeah, make yourself at home and, finish cooking your meal. We'll see. I'm secretly hoping, I don't think that they did. I'm secretly hoping that they left me some leftovers. Because, like I said, porcupine meatballs are really good. And it's been a while since I prepared them for myself. So I would love it if I was secretly left some porcupine meatballs from them. Fingers crossed. Man, yeah, I'm legitimately trying to remember what nationality the dish is. It's probably Swedish, like I said, as much as I hate to admit it. Finns have a rivalry with Sweden. Some of it justified, I would say, and some of it just kind of as a joke sort of thing. Some of it justified, though. And so anytime I hear about, like, oh, someone's from Sweden, or, oh, this thing is, like, Swedish in origin, I, like, mock scoff at it, like, ugh, dirty Swedes. Like, things like that. It's a little funny to do. I definitely don't mean it at all, and, if I run into any Swedes, they're generally pretty good sports about it. Some of them don't even know that Finns have, like, a secret hatred of them, joking or otherwise. So sometimes I get to inform them, oh, yeah. There's a rivalry between me and you right now. Okay. I'm almost down to the right level. We're at -40 right now. I know it's 9 o'clock, but I think, even though we're at -40 right now, I think the goal is we're going to get the rest of the way down. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do, like, bare minimum digging. Just like 1, 2, and 3. I know that I need 2 more above my head in order to do the type of digging that I like to do. But we're gonna do it this way for right now, because I just want to very quickly get down to the right level. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, nice. 2, 3, down. This time we'll do 4, but just because that's actually material. 3, there we go, down. We would just do 1, 2, 3, but we'll also go ahead and grab these guys. A seedy place. Is that, like, if you grow things? Is that what that is? If you're, let me double check that. Yeah, plant a seed and watch it grow. 1, 2, 3. Where are we at right now? If I press F3, we're at -51. We're not far. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. -52. -53. -54. So close. -55. Still can't do the ice bucket challenge because I don't have diamonds. -56. -57. -58. Here we go. All right, here's what we're going to do. I only have this iron pickaxe for so much longer. We're going to go ahead and start just digging deep and seeing what sort of materials we find at this level. Interesting that we're running into tuff so quickly. It's not exactly very comforting. Because I was planning on just going until this iron pick runs out. Unfortunately, that might be before I actually find any worthwhile materials. But so be it. Oh man, you're also enchanting already? Oh, I'm falling so far behind. Oh well, it is what it is. Man, I feel like I should sneak over to your base and borrow your enchanter. I have some lapis as well. Not a ton, but some. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find any materials before my iron pickaxe breaks, which is unfortunate. Oh, I'm being given permission to use your materials? Well, far be it from me to say no to that. Hold on. let me, like I said, finish using my iron pickaxe here and regretting and lamenting. Yep, lamenting the fact that I got legitimately nothing from that besides just a bunch of the basic deep slate material. Hey, hey. All right, you're gonna, like, guide me towards your base? Got it. I'm pretty sure you guys built, like, a nice little glass and trapdoor situation, right? It looked really good. It's gonna take a bit longer, because I haven't put down the cobblestone stairs yet. Yep, I'm following you. I promise not to stab you in the back. Okay, soon we're gonna hit the point where I get my cobblestone steps back again. Soon-ish. I think in order to do that, I need to, like, hop to the right, and then I can hop back on. Yeah, okay, here we go. We must be pretty close now, right? I dug so far down, with so little to show for it. Okay, here we go. Hallelujah, so much faster. Woo! Let me see. Okay, I do have some lapis. Oh, come back? Oh! Where was it? Hold on. Oh! Use, hurry, got it. Let me throw something stupid in there. Can you enchant a bed? No. I only have this stone sword. There, I got the achievement. That's all that matters. I used literally 1 level. Hey, Lily. You caught me right when I was just about to leave. Ooh, books. Oh, you're saying I should try putting books in here so I can make, like, some sort of enchanting thing. Hold on. Oh, wait, no, that isn't right. You're saying keep using? Keep using? I need to actually make some materials. On my gear. I got it. Okay, you're saying on like all of my iron stuff. Okay, so, all right, so with my iron stuff, here we go. Oh, gosh, I need to put, there we go. All right, helmet. Aqua affinity, great, cool. Blast protection, cool. Oh, and some protection on that, that's actually not bad. Protection, beautiful. Awesome. Now I can go ahead and equip. I've got Aqua Affinity, which I think means that I can breathe longer underwater, right? And then I've got also Protection 1 on that, thank goodness. I've got Blast Protection 1 here and Protection 1 over here. Oh! Oops. All right, cool. Okay. Thanks again for letting me borrow that. There we go. Okay, I now have my respawn point set as well. Was there anything that I needed to place away that's super important? I don't think so. We're gonna go ahead and place in all this cobbled deep slate all at the same time. The gravel as well can go in. The cobblestone right now needs to stay out, and the reason is because I want to finish making some of these staircases. But I'm going to make them now so that I remember to actually make them next time. Let me see. If I have 36, that means I'm going to need divide by 8. So I need 5 in there. Oh, whoops. That's 1 too many. Ah, well, it's fine. It stops before it gets too far anyway. 1, 2, place in all the raw copper. Then up here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I don't need that many, but actually, no, I did need that many. Yeah. All right. I think, yeah, all these materials here were good. Okay. I got cookies. Thank you again for the cookies and for the paper. So bones and arrows. I have a place for those already. Bones, arrows. We're gonna keep the redstone dust on us, I think, just to encourage no one to steal from us. Rotten flesh. I feel like... I thought that I had rotten flesh in one of these things, but apparently not. So we're gonna place it on that side. And then we'll go ahead and keep all the rest of the stuff in my inventory. No, we'll put lapis in here. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. I'm going to come and watch. Give me a sec. They're wanting to challenge me. They're going to win. I'm gonna lose my levels. All right, hold on. Let me go ahead and... yeah, there's the sticks. 1 stick. 2 iron ingots. There, iron sword. Then I'm gonna need to drop everything else. Boom. I'm gonna keep these... yeah, I mean, here, I'm gonna hope that they're not actually meaning that they want to fight me. I'll come out and watch. I'm just watching right now. Okay. Oh, so eating mid-combat is like not the worst strategy, huh? Is there currently an enchant on that weapon? Oh, Mesamo is apparently having some lag. Rough. Whose material is that? Oh, I see. Okay, it's probably yours. I'm gonna go ahead and finish making my stuff. All right, a little more iron, that's good. The rest of the copper, that's also good. Half the reason why I made all this copper, I know that it's like technically a worthless material, but it is getting me some good levels, so I'm not gonna be mad at all. All right, good amount of gold as well. Okay, oh, I'll be right there to finish watching the match. There we go. He's building up his power. There they go. Oh, man. Oh, that's rough for Mesamo. Ooh. Oh man. Oh man. No, I'm staying away from this. I'm staying away from this. Oh. All right, more gold. I'm just double checking. No one's gone into the nether yet, right? That achievement has not happened yet, I believe. So I think so far, if I manage to find diamond, things, I mean, we're not extremely far behind everyone else. I'm not saying we're on task with everyone else. That's definitely not the case, but I'm not extremely far behind them either. So that's something to consider. I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to finish placing a lot of these cobblestones, not all the way down, but down far enough that it gets past like this little area. Here, I'm gonna crouch so I go a little more controlled of a speed. There. Oh no. Mesamo drowned? How? Was that like part of the fight? Whatever. That's kind of funny. Oh, I gotta check my aqua affinity, see if it's actually worth it. Seems like there's still a little bit of a squabble going on up there. All right, that's kind of funny. Yeah, I no longer have any pickaxes, so we're just gonna head back up now. I have this iron sword, which I haven't used yet. I have the stone sword, which is about to break. How did I get just... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, how did I get just 2 more levels? But it must have been from chests. So, yeah. I mean, from pulling these things out. That's what I meant by chests. From ores that I then put into the chests. There we go. That's phrased a little more how I wanted it to be. All right. Is there anything else that needs to be cooked? I don't think so. Melon seeds, melon slice. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. Honestly, things are not looking bad for me over here. Iron pickaxe. Was that... Someone must have gifted me that. I don't think I made this iron pickaxe. Thank you, whoever gifted me that. I appreciate that. Now we just have to hope that no one comes in and robs us of our stuff. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We'll keep these cobblestone stairs in place because that'll help remind me that I need to go to the bottom. But I think we might just call it session right here. I think we're gonna go ahead and, yeah, exit out. Ooh, there we go. Let's place one set over there, one set over there, and you back over there. Beautiful. Okay, I think my inventory is sorted enough for my needs. Yeah. Ooh, I did kind of want to make an anvil before getting too much further. Remind me how to make an anvil? Okay, if I don't know how to make an anvil, it's because I haven't made any iron blocks yet. Like so. Ooh, now that I've done that, now I can probably make an anvil. Yeah. Okay, so I need 3 iron blocks, and then for, okay, yeah, we can deal with that. It's not fantastic, but it is enough to make the anvil and place it down. Right there. Okay, now I can repair stuff if I absolutely need to. I don't think I absolutely need to, but now it's there. People are fine to use my anvil in here, but I'm gonna log out. Please don't steal mats. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm just double checking on all my materials everywhere. Ooh, my bad. There we go. Oh, I should very quickly, why not? I'll go ahead and make 1 stone sword. So then I can repair my enchanted one. I think that works, right? I can repair an enchanted one. Yeah. I'm gonna call it Sword of the Stone. Instead of sword in the stone, or whatever. Yeah. There. I legitimately did not know you could do that. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. Massimo left the game. Massimo joined the game. Unfortunately, we didn't sleep yet. I'm actually gonna go ahead and leave the game. Gosh, didn't mean to click that. There we go. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. This was really fun for me for getting this started. I'm looking forward to how this will work in the future. Like I said, everyone that's whitelisted should be able to just join in after the fact now, fingers crossed, whenever they want to, and this shouldn't close until like everyone's left basically and it's been empty for 2-3 minutes or something like that. So for those of you that came, great. Thank you so much for being here. For those of you that want to join this now that you've seen this like after the fact, if you catch this stream late and they're like, oh, I want to do this, I have Java Edition, just feel free to catch me during any one of my normal play times. I'm normally streaming every day basically, but Tuesday and Wednesday from 7 to 9 CST, that's Central Standard Time in America. But yeah, it's I'm totally fine with having more people being able to join the server whenever they're free to play. Once school starts up for me next week, it might mean that I stream a little bit less, and therefore we also have a little bit less of a time where I'm able to actually log in on the SMP and check things, but we'll see how that goes. Tomorrow, I plan on playing, yeah, I think I'm going to call it. I'm going to play Paper Mario 64, and I'm really going to enjoy that. I'm looking forward to that. Paper Mario 64 has been such a good game. It's one of the ones that I love to go back and play again, and especially play as a randomizer. So once I've played it all the way through normally, I might be able to pick up some randomizer runs of it and show those on stream as well. I'm looking forward to that. Well, thank you again for those of you that did show up, and for those of you that are watching this afterwards. I really appreciate the support. I hope that you guys are enjoying this little Minecraft SMP we have going on here, and thanks for keeping it appropriate right now. Not killing each other without permission and not stealing stuff. I appreciate that. So long, everyone. Goodbye, students.